Well, folks, thanks for tuning in to another segment about Ask Randy. We did our bag dump a couple weeks ago, and since that time, all of you, or a lot of you, have sent emails with questions, really good questions. And I thought the next segment I would do, an archery bag and this bag, but the compilation of questions all of you had was excellent. I think if you have the question, the odds are there's other viewers with the question. So I'm going to start with boots. I'm going to show you what I use, and I know it might not be practical for you, but I'm going to give you some thoughts and ideas. This is my early season boot. It's a lightweight boot. You can see it doesn't have the full 11-inch height with all the ankle support, but it's got good ankle support. You'll see in there I have custom orthotics, and it's amazing how much that saves wear and tear on your feet, your ankles, your knees, everything else. Gaiters, other than in the early season when it's really hot, I'll wear gaiters whether there's snow or no snow. If I'm archery hunting and I know I got to get close, I'm not going to wear gaiters usually, unless there's a lot of snow. But if it's rifle, I'm not too worried about a little bit of noise that might be there. The value of these, keeping brush out of your boots, keeping snow out of your boots, keeping your pant cuffs from getting hung up on things, well worth the additional little possible noise you might have. This is a mid-season non-insulated boot. I'm one of those lucky people who don't get cold feet. And part of the reason I don't get cold feet is because of how I take care of my feet, and we're going to talk about that. And then here's a 400 gram boot. It's my coldest of cold weather boots. Leather is not by its nature completely waterproof. If you step in a creek, yeah, it's going to repel water. But if you're walking through wet grass, snow, just mile after mile, you have to have some sort of waterproofing treatment on leather. You'll see this. This is a type of Pitchblende waterproofing boot wax. This one's made by Kenetrek, the same as all these boots are. Usually, I would say from the middle of September until 0 degrees, I'm wearing the non-insulated boot. And people will say, Randy, how can you wear a non-insulated boot when it's 10 degrees out? And the one thing I find, I see people wearing their boots in their truck as they're driving to the trailhead, or they're wearing their boots around camp before they even go out that morning. And instantly, when you put that boot on, your feet start sweating. When I'm driving out to the trailhead, I'm not wearing my boots. I'm wearing my Merrell Mocks, and I'm wearing just a pair of regular socks. When I get to the trailhead, then I'm going to put my either heavy sock or my lightweight sock on. I'm going to put my hunting boot on, and then I'm going. The surest way to get cold feet is to start out with a wet boot. If it's really cold, I might bring a spare set of socks in my pack, and as quick as I get to my glassing location, I take my boots off, peel off the wet sock, I might hang them somewhere to dry, whatever, put them in the sun, and I put a dry pair on. That is going to be the easiest way to keep your feet dry, which means keep your feet warm. If I had one piece of advice about buying a boot, go and try it on. For me, the Kenetrek boots have served me amazingly well. This boot here is, let's see, it's 2015. These boots are 6 years old. They're about ready to get sold for the new soles on them for their third set of soles. When you put on 10, 12 miles a day on lava rocks for 6 years, hard on any sole. But so this is the boot stuff I use. Now I'm going to grab some other stuff and we'll go from there, answer some more of your questions.